Hi all, welcome back to the new tutorial of MS Excel 365 formula series. My name is Sachin and in this tutorial we are going to learn a new different lambda function which is scan. So let's start guys. So in front of you this is the monthly profit that we have given and we just want to compute the cumulative profit from the given table. And this we can compute by using the conventional way, like I can press equal to and after that this plus this, and I can drag this formula like this. But this is something conventional way of doing this formula. We can use one function that is scan has been given in this MS Excel 365. How we can give uh, it says scans an array by applying a lambda function to each value and returns an array that has intermediate value. Basically, how this scan formula will work, it will give its value in every selected array and it will accumulate the things or whatever function that we are going to define that it will give, but it will give in the each intermediate value. So the syntax of this formula is very simple. We have to give the initial value and then array and then function. So before proceeding with this formula, I just want to tell you, since we have monthly profit that is beginning with the from January 2022, I can simply take initial value as 0 because this formula will accumulate every cell. So for that I am just taking 0 as value and it will accumulate the first value itself. So in the first cell I will get the value as 834 only. And again I can select my array range and after that I can apply lambda function. So for that lambda function I have to given I have to give something. For example, I can give the parameter as 1 comma, and this parameter is nothing but my first value that will be there in the first cell, and after that b, this is the value that is next value that is going to be hold, uh, that is to be taken from the current cell of a selected array. For example, in this case a would be the 0 value, that is the initial value, and b would be the 834, and I can apply the accumulator function here, a plus b, and I can close the bracket for lambda function and I can close the bracket for scan function. I can press enter, and if you see in a single formula, I can able to generate my cumulative value here. So what this formula is trying to do, it is taking 0 as value in the first case and taking b as 834 and just try to accumulate and giving the result for a plus b. And now this a plus b get converted to a, that is lie in this, and here the value of a is 834, and from that it is taking the value of b, that is 799, and accumulating and giving the result and so on. So this is one usage of this scan formula. We can apply this formula in a second different case also. For example, in front of you this is the table of a company of fixed asset schedule where we have opening balance and purchase and disposals and so on. We can put this formula like this. We scan, and here if you see my initial value is 15k, I can give directly because this won't be part of my selection array. And moving further, now I have to select one array, but if you see we can give only a single array in this formula, or I can put two different formula here. That also it won't make it suffice because I have to select the first range, and in that range also I have to select this 15k and so on. But nothing to worry here because in MX Excel 365 I can get a range that is very dynamic. I can simply take the first range and press minus and then select the next range, and that's it, comma, and after that I can apply my lambda function. Lambda function would be same. I have to select a is nothing but my 15k, and here you can select any variable like a b c whatever you want, and then I can press b is nothing but 160 minus 40 and a plus b, close the bracket for lambda function and close the bracket for scan function. And here if you see in a single formula you will be able to get the whole series of assets, like the running balance of assets. So this formula is very dynamic in compared to the conventional way that we usually do by putting or giving the reference. So this is pretty much all about from my side and all about of this formula. Hope you like the session. Thanks for watching. Keep like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to uh, share also. And thank you guys. Keep learning. Thank you.